Alright, well, welcome to my prediction. Um, there's some matchups that are interesting. We start off with Zachary versus Ku. Um, I I feel like if Ku can literally just troll, um, and then Zachary wins, but this is very 50-50. I think Ku probably has the upper hand, but Zachary's still like really good at this game. So yeah, we can't just like go 101 QA. So it's definitely upset potential here. This might sound weird, but Universe maybe Universe Cap. I feel like Uni wins this like 99% of the time. I just feel like if Cab chooses regular games, he might have a shot of taking some points because I think Cab is kind of a wild card. Addison DJ versus Jacob. Look, Jacob has not isn't isn't really at his like prime anymore. I don't want to say. Um. So yeah, Addison DJ taking this is definitely within the realm of possibilities. Yeah, Addison obviously also goes for RNG. I don't know if Jacob actually follows there, but yeah, Addison has. I think that's also Addison. He just has a shot of winning. I don't know how big the shot actually is though. Um, the rest is all pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna go into winners first and then to losers. WAP versus Crew. I feel like WAP is like 90% winning this. Is there a chance Crew wins? Yeah, but is it big? Uh, Probably not. Unless Crew really has to bank on like it's a very skill check like floors where I feel like WAP can just not play the game. Even I don't know, I feel like both of them just die randomly. But I just think WAP dies less, so yeah. Is a WAP favoring that? Uni versus 123. This is a very fun one. Um, I think this really depends on how well Uni is performing, especially after her was it elbow injury. Um, if she recovers and um, gets back on the grind and just plays like she used to play, then she can definitely just beat 123. Because I feel like Uni is a very consistent. I feel like they're both of these players are pretty consistent on speed 12. I feel like both of them struggle on speed 11 and speed 10. So yeah, I just think overall Uni is just like a slightly more consistent player, but I mean you see it here, seed 4 and seed 5, like 123 can definitely take that. Um, and it wouldn't really be that surprising to me. Dopa versus Jacob. Um, I feel like Dopa just wins that. I don't really think there's a chance. I mean, I feel like the only chance Jacob has is like making like Pond and Sun because I know he's really good at that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would shoot for regular games if I was Jacob because Dopa is really consistent at like everything else. Uh, Phil Maple. I Phil favoring, of course, but Maple just has a shot. If you saw how Phil played against Zymo, nobody will be able to recognize him. If you get what I mean, like he just kind of trolled, but obviously the format is different. It's better chances to make a comeback. Um, if he chooses for a best of 100, failing once is less punishing than, or failing twice is less punishing than failing twice in like the Uni and Addison format. Um, so yeah. It's a pretty interesting matchup. I think Maple definitely has a shot of winning. Dopa versus Foe. This matchup happened like 16 times, I'm pretty sure, and Dopa won all of them. Foe has taken games off of him before, but that's kind of it. Guap Uni. I feel like Guap wins that. I still feel like Uni just has a chance of winning. Or 1, 2, 3 for that matter. Yeah. For finals versus Dopa, I feel like Dopa wins that. I don't think these guys have ever faced off against each other, but I think Guap lost to like or Fwill in Luck Party, which is a 3-2 set, obviously very close. And Dopa is just a dominant record against Fwill, so I feel like Dopa just has the upper hand here, even though he's not seeded to win this. And yeah, we'll get to Grand Finals. Losers bracket. Oof versus Kevin. I'm pretty sure Oof has beaten him in ranked before. Obviously, that doesn't mean a lot. Guap has beat Fwill in ranked before, but yeah, who knows if that's gonna play out. I do have Oof favoring this matchup. You see Uruji and Cab. I feel like Cab is just like a wild card, but I feel like Cab just wins that. If he doesn't like ultra troll him, speed 12, and Uruji doesn't go for like RNG a bunch of times, and Cab just wins. Ku versus Addison. Last time they played was in the Unis tournament, and Ku won with a singular point. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, these guys are like pretty good, pretty like similar level. I feel like Ku is favored to win, but I think Addison has been improving a lot recently. And obviously with his RNG, or like his playstyle rather, I feel like he definitely has a shot of winning, just like same as against Jacob. Jacob versus Zach. I feel like Zach. I don't know. I actually don't know. Can I still change this? I can change this. I feel like this matchup is so 50-50. I feel like Jacob. Right, so like I feel like back in the days, Jacob would 100% win this, like without a doubt. But how he was playing the 2v2, I think. I don't know. He has his ups and his downs. He did, for example, make Sun, and then yeah, well, it's just weird. I feel like overall, Jacob might be a bit more consistent, but Zach can also just like clutch it up. I feel like this is another one of those coin flips where it's just like either one of these guys can win. 1, 2, 3 versus Ku. I feel like, or Uni versus Ku. Yeah, I feel like this matchup is another very close one. Even though he's 5th seed, I think like he's kind of overseeded. I feel like Ku could definitely win this. Actually, I want to put Ku on winning this, because I think Ku just has like the... Yeah, no, I'm gonna put Ku on winning this, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, thought process is I feel like 1, 2, 3, pretty good speed 12, Ku pretty mid speed 12. I feel like 123 dies in like 1 second and 1.5 seconds, and I feel like that's like Cool's specialty. So I feel like in a way he kind of has like the matchup advantage where it's like his specialty, and just kind of, I mean, he's good at it, but I feel like Cool's just better at it, and I feel like he will be able to capitalize off of that if he chooses regular games. So I'm assuming he does that. If he doesn't do that and he just picks speed 12, then 123 might just take the win. But yeah, even if 123 wins this match, I feel like it's the same. Actually, that would be Uni versus Ku. These guys did play against each other, and Ku lost because he went for a 10 block and didn't get it. Just like, yeah, okay. I feel like if this was Uni 123, then Uni would probably take the win because Uni can just spam speed 12 against him, and I feel like that's just something Uni's gonna win. But who knows? This is a very weird stage of the bracket. Uni versus Q, and then yeah, this is anything can happen here. Either way, I think they all lose to Phil. I think that's the moral of the story. Yeah, Phil is really good. So yeah. Maple and Jacob. I feel like the way Jacob was playing, I mean, as I said before, I feel like usually he would win this, but right now, I'm not so sure. Maple has actually been, he's Maple. I feel like this guy's good, right? That's for sure. He's just not like, I just feel like Maple is just slightly more consistent than Jacob right now, but I could be wrong, obviously. Uni versus Maple. I feel like Maple is more likely to make like grid or any of like the skill checks 1 second. Whereas I feel like Uni would kind of die there. I'm not sure though, maybe Uni makes it. This is a very even match, but I feel like I have Maple winning that one. Will versus Maple. I feel like just, yeah, Will wins that. Maple can definitely win though. I feel like Maple's really good at like speed 11, I think. Or he's definitely not bad at it, that's for sure. But against Full, I don't know if that's gonna be enough because Full is just extremely, I mean, he's really consistent overall, but I feel like both of these guys can just kind of troll. So it definitely depends on that. I definitely think like 1 or 2 points are just gonna be one person trolling, and then maybe like the last point will be like actual skill. But yeah, I just have Phil forever than that, and then Gweb versus Phil. Gweb did beat Phil in ranked 1-2 or 2-1, but I don't know. This is such a 50-50. Again, like they're very even players, I think, at the current state of the game. If Will doesn't troll, he probably wins. If Grab doesn't troll, and yeah, it just if neither of them troll, it's gonna be like a 6-hour long game. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like this is such an even matchup. This is just PP coin flip. Either way, I think both of them lose to Dopa. So yeah, that's kind of the tournament. I'm hoping that I don't want to be rooting against Dopa per se, but Dopa's been kind of unstoppable in his walk party run, and I'm wondering if he can recreate that in this game, because yeah, he's extremely talented, probably one of the most consistent players there are right now. But he still isn't perfect, you know. Everybody is still beatable, I think, which is gonna make finals and grand finals really interesting. I'm really not expecting like a 3-0, 3-0, or 4-0. I don't know what the fuck the thing is. I made it myself, I know. I think this is both 4-0, but yeah. I'm definitely not expecting at least like 4-2, something like that. 4-1, 4-2. That's what I'm saying, but yeah. Pretty stacked tournament. Guap, Dopa, Fwill, uh Maple, like Jacob, like yeah, just a bunch of really good players are playing this tournament. 1-3 is playing again for the first time in a long time, in like an actual tournament, I think. So that's fun to see. And he can definitely already make an upset against Uni. So that will be fun to watch. How is Edison gonna do? How's Jacob gonna perform? Is Phil gonna throw? Is Maple gonna throw? Is Ku gonna throw? Who knows? There are a bunch of things that can just completely go wrong with this prediction, but I feel like I'm pretty right on the money. I might be wrong though, obviously. Who knows? Maybe people improve. Maybe people don't play the game. But yeah, that's about it.